Hello and welcome to the demonstration of APIsec and Advanced GitHub Security. APIsec is an automated API security platform that enables secure API releases. APIsec delivers automated API security by running thousands of custom tests against your API and then feeding those results and remediation back into your GitHub security tab. Now you can test your API security on each commit or configure it to run continuously every time you release your API. Let's take a look at how this works. Getting started with APIsec is very easy. There are 3 steps you need to follow. Step 1, sign up with APIsec. That's very simple. The link is provided below. Step 2, register an API with APIsec. I'm going to use an open source Vampy API and show you how to register an API with APIsec. To register an API with APIsec, once you log into APIsec, click on register API, then give a name here, Vampy, and provide the API URL. Once you do this and register, this will register an API. The registration will take few seconds for it to complete. Once it's complete, you can see all the thousands of created tests. So this is where all the playbooks have been created, which are tests against your APIs. And if you click, these tests are coming from 30 different categories, including the OS top 10 list. So that's the step number 2. The step number 3 is to configure the APIsec action in your GitHub repository. So I'm gonna switch back to our action page on GitHub. This is the page you can search and find us. And once you find our action, you can find the snippet which you need to copy and use. This snippet, you can add it as one of the workflow. In this snippet, you need to make a couple of changes. Replace the username password with the access key and secret with APIsec's credential. And the second thing is change the project name, the project you registered in APIsec. Paste this snippet into one of your repository. I have done it here. This is already done inside one of my project. And this looks exactly the same. Once this is done, if I now go back to the actions and trigger an action, all I need to do is trigger an action. Once I trigger an action, the action completes within few seconds. And once the action is completed, it will then report all the vulnerabilities into your security tab. So I'm going to switch back to the security tab now and go to the reported vulnerabilities. And let's take a look at one of the reported vulnerability. For example, the top vulnerability here says an unsecured vulnerability was reported on this endpoint called based on get, and it's /create_db. So if I click on this endpoint, I can see the status of this vulnerability is open, it's critical, it's broken authentication base, and it's also part of the OS top 10 list. And within the OS, it's rated as number 2. And what it says, this endpoint is unsecure, it's broken, and all the details and remediation is all baked into the ticket. If you expand this, you can find more examples. So that's what setting up an action and getting started with APIsec looks like. This concludes our demonstration of new integration with advanced GitHub security. Together, APIsec and GitHub enables DevSecOps teams to deliver automated API security. Visit the link below to get started with APIsec for advanced API security. Thank you so much.